Hello again, and today I'm going to show you how to make my raw flaxseed crackers. Very simple and straightforward. You need very few ingredients and you can use whatever you have in the cupboard. So what I've done is I've taken some flaxseed or linseed seeds. They're both the same thing, and you can use the golden ones or you can use the brown ones, and I soaked them overnight. But literally if you soak them for about 8 hours, it will turn into this sort of gelatinous substance here. So what I do then is I strain these off, and there's no cooking involved in these, so these are actually raw crackers, which means that they haven't gone over 42 degrees Celsius, so therefore they're still holding on to the enzymes and the phytonutrients in the food, so it's very good if you're on a detox diet or anybody who's trying to watch their diet at the moment and just add in lots of goodness there. So I just literally made some wild garlic pesto the other day, so that's in season at the moment, so I'm just going to put some of that in there. You can chop up some vegetables, you can put some seaweed through it, even just some sea salt or Himalayan salt, and pepper, spices, curry spices, anything really that you want, whatever flavours you like. And these guys then are gluten-free, obviously wheat-free, and once they're made, you store them in an airtight container and they'll keep for ages. So that is that. So I just literally get my palette knife, so I just got a baking sheet here and some baking parchment. Don't use greaseproof paper because it'll stick to it. You could use a silicone mat as well. So we just flatten it out. So all you plasterers out there will be watching me carefully. See if I do it nice and flat. The thinner you get it, the better, because it'll give you a nice crispy cracker, and it also won't take so long to dry out for you. Now when you're drying these out, there's two different ways you can do it. If you happen to have a dehydrator, then you can put it into your dehydrator and dry it out for about 6 to 8 hours. If you don't have a dehydrator, what I do sometimes is, if I've done a batch of baking and after it's finished, I turn my oven off, and when it's just in the residual heat, because remember we don't want to go too high temperature on these because then it's not raw crackers anymore, and I put them in at the end of the residual heat in the oven and until it goes completely cold. Then I take that tray, then I put it into the hot cupboard and leave it there for about 5 days, and you can turn it every now and again and it'll dry off for you. And then that is what it looks like now, and this is what it looks like after it's been in your dehydrator or your hot cupboard. And it literally dries up like this, peels off, and then you can eat them, and they are really nice. Bye.